Hi everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching from or what time you're watching us. My name is Oluwatoyin Anuluwapo Omotayo, the founder of the Olanike Ariola Foundation, also known as Two Foundation. And if you're watching this video right now and you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel or you have not followed us on our social media handles, please kindly do. Our Instagram handle is at Two Foundation and our YouTube page is Two Foundation. Please kindly subscribe so you can be watching us, and supporting us in this advocacy against domestic violence. And on Facebook is Two Foundation, also on Facebook. That is the Olanike Omobariola Foundation, also known as Two Foundation on Facebook. So this evening, I'll quickly be running us through our roles as a family member or relative to a victim of domestic violence. I'm sure we've all had this misconception, myself inclusive, that it's our major role to rescue them. A lot of people believe rescuing them. Go and take your sister away from that monster. Go and take your daughter away. What insolence, Yes, that is not completely wrong. But in some cases, rescuing them could even complicate issues. Yes, it could. And there are better ways we can support them because sometimes, don't forget, these victims personally are not even ready to leave the marriage or the relationship. That is why you see some of them giving excuses for the abusers. Oh, I shouldn't have checked his phone. Oh, I should have made this meal. Oh, I should have done this. Oh, I shouldn't have talked back. They're not ready. They're not mentally ready because they have been manipulated to believing that that is the only place in their life. In fact, that is the only thing that is working in their life. And once they leave the marriage, it is over for them. So rescuing them sometimes could complicate issues. I've seen people that committed suicide because they were taken away from, their abusers. And especially when the abuser has small money that it dangles in their front, that's the end. And then you take them to a place where they're not seeing that kind of money. No, you have finished them. So there are other ways we can support these victims, and I'm going to be sharing it with us this evening. I wrote down 4 ways we can. Number 1 is to be a believer and a validator. And we listen to them without interrupting. When someone tells you they are being abused, believe them. You see that man that you think is very calm. Man here, very calm. Especially in Yoruba culture, that is the end. Èkìtì ní dọ̀bálẹ̀ ìṣáàdì. Wọ́n ti ná Yorùbá o, wọ́n ti fi dọ̀bálẹ̀ sí tó bá pẹ̀lú agbádá tó ń fi starch sí. Èèyàn ni, ọkùnrin gidi ni. But it's not like, that is not the case in a lot of, that is not the issue in a lot of cases, So when someone tells you, that man you think is calm, abuses me, listen to them. Validate their feelings. Let them know that in that situation, anyone could feel that way. And don't just sit there and act like you believe. Tell them. Use your words. I believe you. Hold their hands. Let them know at least someone believes them. Number 2 is to be their safety ally. How do you be their safety ally? Number 1 thing to do to be a safety ally to your relative who is experiencing domestic violence is to educate yourself. Read about domestic violence. Read about emergency hotlines for victims. Okay, police numbers, NGOs, paramilitary, law enforcement agencies everywhere. National Human Rights Commission, NAPTIP, a lot of them. And, when you educate yourself, that is when, you cannot pour from an empty cup, right? That's what they say. That is when you'll be able to also help them. Apart from, aside from educating yourself as a safety ally, you can also join them to develop a safety plan. How do you develop safety plans? By, sis, if things are getting heated, maybe he's screaming like he used to scream before he started hitting you, the code word, develop code words. Code emojis, she can send you an emoji. When she sends laughing emoji like 3 times, you know that, fire on the mountain. Or when she says, Auntie Philo said I should greet you, know that, okay, it's time to call the police. Do you understand what I mean? Develop safety plan. Offer to keep their important documents. You see that one? My people, I can't even say everything. I've seen a lot of people that they're abusers. Apart from hitting them, we've talked about different types of domestic violence that we have. Eh? You see, destroying people without hitting them, burning their certificates, burning their clothes, burning their shops, destroying their goods, or, those kind of things. Their bank details, not allowing them to run their own bank accounts. There are things that are even worse than people hitting you. So people will do some things to you and you'll be like, why don't you kill me? Like, just shoot me and let me go because you have finished me. So offer to keep their important documents with them. I've seen a case where a man, made sure that the woman did not have access to all their kids' documents and he stole those children away. And it took us years to be able to retrieve those children. So offer to help to keep the important documents. Like I said, be a safe ally and be one of their safe contacts that they can reach anytime. You have a relative that you know for a fact that she's going through domestic violence, that she's living with a monster. When they call you, even if it's a flash, even if they are bots calling you, pick it up, call them back, check up on them. Don't let it be I called you, didn't pick, and by the time you pick, it is the police that will be talking to you. Well, so number and blah blah blah. We found your number. This person is dead. It's gone. You don't want that to be the case. Be their safe contact they can reach anytime. Practice escape routes with them. Yes, very important. Practice escape routes. Look around. Practice it. Let them know it. So that, sometimes when the abusers don't want to run away, they will do certain things, right? But when the abuser does not even have an idea that I'm going to escape, you can take your time and plan your escape route before things, go AY. And number 3, you can play the role of practical supporter. This is the case. This kind of support that maybe they don't even require you to give money or anything. Yeah, maybe some money, but you don't need to I will build a house for you, I will put you in a house or anything, I'll start a business for you. It's little things like, sis, going to the store, can I do some grocery shopping for the kids? Things like, can I watch the kids for you when you want to go somewhere? I've seen cases where women had to hide to go to school to educate themselves while the abuser is out there thinking, that one, I've made sure she's an illiterate in the house. And when they want to go to such schools, they need a place to keep the kids to quickly go and do things, or maybe to even run business, to do interviews, things like that. Be a practical support. Check up on them. Help them with groceries. Help them watch the kids. Call them. Be their safety ally. And number 4, the last one, is the role of an empowerer and not a director. Like I said from the beginning, some of these people are not even ready to leave. So you can't force them, because the more you try to force them, the more they start thinking, is it your marriage? Is it your beating? Are you the one they are beating, or you don't want me to be married because I'm not married? He will say it to you. And how do you achieve this as an empowerer and not a director? Quit giving ultimatums. Like, if you don't leave, I won't help you. If you don't leave that man, I cannot help you. If you don't do this, I cannot help you. No. Help them as much as you can. Number 2, focus on their strengths. Identify it with them and let them know they have the strength to do this, to do that. Also, offer options and not give orders. Don't make them feel like they don't have sense. They have sense. It's just situation that is making them look like they don't have sense. They have. Don't just dish orders out. Give them options. And lastly, I wrote down 4 things that you should not do. Do not do these 4 things if your relative is going through domestic violence. Number 1 of these things is, don't confront the abusers. No, don't. Number 2, don't blame the victims. Number 3, do not gossip them. And number 4, do not give up on them. Those 4 things, please, even if you not do all the first things to support, these 4 things, that he shouldn't do, the don't do it. Don't judge them, don't confront the abusers, don't